Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, the best 3rd/4th tier Pokemon Go battler in the world, coming at you with my first team for Master League Classic. It is a Mewtwo in the lead with Kyogre and Dialga in the back. I put this team together because I want to use Dialga because everyone has Dialga, so I wanted to showcase it. Dialga's main weaknesses are Melmetal and Excadrill are the main two weaknesses. So you pair it with Kyogre because Kyogre can deal with both of that. And then I needed some sort of like lead safe swap, so I used Mewtwo. Other leads like Yveltal would be perfect because Kyogre like really struggles with Giratina. So having like a Yveltal works in the lead as well. So I started off really rough with this team. I actually started 6-9. So I streamed my whole thing. So what you're actually going to see is my 5-0 set. So what happened is I started 6-9. I then went on a run and went 9-1 to finish. So 15-10 on the day with this team. Let's just chalk the first one up to the stream nerve / not played this in a while. But once I found my footing, I went 9-1 in the back. Team really works because Mewtwo, how it works is Mewtwo grabs shields in the front because it just puts a ton of pressure with the side strike. And then if you have an advantage in the shields, your Kyogre and your Dialga are both bulky enough in the back that you can mostly deal with anything that's in the back. So that's how it works. I tried to record. I wanted to do just my regular, like record the videos on my phone and then play them for you like here and go over the analysis here, but it did not work. So what I decided to do was cut my 5-0 set from the stream. So what you're going to see now is my 5-0 set from the stream. And I left in the full stream because I was like, should I cut it in between the videos? But I'm like, no, there's some I did some good tips on like how to deal with GBL stress and stuff like that. So I think it's worth watching the entire 5-0 set and my discussion in between there. And then if you want to see more, you can go check out the full live stream. And that's it. So the team worked. Just so before you get into this set, here's what you need to know what I saw. My first 6 matches, I saw 6 Melmetals. So that's sort of obvious because we have Dialgas all over the place. You're going to see a lot of Melmetals. I saw a lot of Lugias. Lugias basically were the main safe swap of the day. So those are my 2 big takeaways that I saw. I saw a couple also like triple Dialga counter teams like Garchomp, Togekiss, Melmetal, or to that extent, like you saw like just triple Dialga counter teams. So keep that in mind as you develop your team. For tomorrow's video, based on what I saw, I'm going to build a team around Mamoswine. So Mamoswine is going to be featured in my video tomorrow. But for now, have fun watching the 5-0 set from the stream. Thanks. I appreciate you. With that being said, I do appreciate everyone here. 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I appreciate you taking time on a weekday to watch me at 2 a.m. You crazy, crazy people. Five, 6, 7. Try and sneak through. We both snuck through. Could be a bait. Could be a one shot. Let's go for the shield. It's probably a bait. They always bait first because I always bait first. We're spinning. Oh boy, we're spinning a lot here. Hopefully they didn't get any other moves through here. We will see. 1. Okay. It's either they stuck a move in during the leg and they have Super Shadow Ball and then this game's over, or they don't and this is just another side strike. Yeah. And they suck us. I did the fast move denial. Come on. Alabama. Interesting. 2 shy strikes take out a Mewtwo. I didn't think it would. Let's build up to this. I cannot get to it, obviously, but I can bait it. Try and grab a shield. And then... do I bank the move or do some chip damage? And then come in. I'm just going to do some chip damage. I don't want to give up switch if I don't have to, even though they are definitely going to be within Draco Meteor range by the time I get to Iron Head here. So I gotta hope they have in the back something that I can deal with my Kyogre, because I'm gonna have to shield here and hope. So they do Draco, so that's good news. That's the only good news. And let's bank that. 1, 2, 3. It's a Dragon Tail. I just need to get to here first. Perfect. Groudons. And this is why Kyogre is good. So you get walled by the Giratinas and Dragonites for sure. But you don't care about them. And they need to throw the Earthquake here. Which is fine, because then I can just come and Dragon Breath down. So I should be able to take this match. 100 viewers. Yes, we just hit 100. Cool. Very cool. I think they're low enough that I can just... They are low enough. Yeah. I was going to go for the Draco there. If I knew how to count, I would go for the Draco just to overkill there. But I do not know how to count. So we are just going to go for the win because I need the wins while I can today. Yes, Luke, thank you. Welcome. The music is working. 106 concurrent viewers. Wow, that is awesome. Again, only like 2,100 subscribers. So to hit 106 of you viewing me at once is a pretty solid ratio, quite honestly. I hope some of you who just came just saw that. For those of you who just came, I'm 15-0 so far. I'm the best battler in the world, as you just saw. Don't go watch the beginning stream of this because you're just wasting your time. And we're slow on the start. They got a whole charm through? No way did they get a whole charm through there. How many points are needed for expert? 2750. I just want to get this off. Perfect. I'll grab a shield here. That's perfect. That's all I want to do. Mewtwo, you have done your job. Chipped it a lot. Grab the shield. I'm probably going to be... Oh, and they threw. Oh, that's perfect. Now the question is, do I come in here and just surf it, or do I just come in here with a resisted Dragon Breath to try and get ahead on energy? I'm just going to come in here with resisted Dragon Breath and try and get ahead on energy. Because Dialga with energy is far more important than that. And I assume they were going to have Melmetal or something in the back anyways. 4, 5. Again, I don't know the counts. Throw the move so I can just shield it up and throw this. I'm hoping it's superpower. Draco, let's go. This doesn't KO, but it's going to do a lot of chip damage if they don't shield. And they do not shield. Perfect. And this is already one down. I just joined. I'm see. Yep, that's right, Paul. 15-0. The best battler in the world. And it's a Giratina. Of course it is. Should I go for the Blizzard? I don't think I'm going to get there because I think they're going to Shadow Ball me here. So I'm just going to have to do chip damage. And then Dragon Breath. Yeah, I cannot get to the Avalanche. It would have been nice to throw one today, but I am definitely... Oh, and they shield. Perfect. The problem is I already forget, and we're spinning, come on, let's go. I forget what their other Pokemon is already, and I forget what the move count is on it. What do they have? The Melmetal. Oh, it's just an Omnis. 1, 2, 3. Throw it in the middle so they can't get out of here. Melmetal's low enough that I think I can just Dragon Breath down. Or did I need to save a move there? I don't know. I don't know what it was at. Oh, come on. 2, 3. They just threw the superpower. There we go. I was about to say, they threw the superpower back to back, so they were energy dry. Woo! 17-0! No, I'm not 17-0. Do you have a Discord server? I have 2,100 subs. No, I do not have a Discord server. I am part of like 30 Discords, quite honestly. The biggest one being the Go Ottawa. The Ottawa Discord has like 100 and what are they up to now? 170,000? So it started out as an Ottawa Discord, and we used it just to like get local raids going, because I have it broken down by each like part of the city. But then what happened was once the pandemic started, they just opened it up to other users globally, and it just took off because Ottawa has like a pretty big community already. So it took off and it's at like 170,000. So I use that. I'm one of the content creators there. I use that for chat, just chatting with people that I know, connecting with people in Ottawa, grabbing like raids in Ottawa, and they have the raid sort of system there. But I'm also part of like 30 others. I use, I just joined Pokedaxis. I use Pogo Raids, which does like a lot of tournaments. So if you guys hear me talk about some of the tournaments I'm in for like Great League and Master League, it's in Pogo Raids. Sylph Arena because I'm in the Sylph ones. Couple content creators. Yeah, it's mostly just Pocket Monster Max. If you have Twitch, go check out him. He's got the longest running Pokemon Go stream. Really, really great guy. Definitely go give him a check. And I'm getting the battle starting leg here. But yeah, those are the ones I'm on. Let's try this again. How many battle legs, like battle starting legs, have I gotten? That's like my third or fourth one now. The death. I'd love to join a Dan Ottawa Discord. You can hit me up on Discord. I'm pretty good at responding. I am starting to get more. Like I said, I didn't expect to be as many subscribers as I am now. I'm getting a lot of just like messages on Discord, so I try to respond to them. But if you go watch my stream the other day, I do discuss like my day, and it's booked from like 5 a.m. to like 11 p.m. So I don't really have a lot of free time, but I do my best. Like I can see I have like 4 Discord messages right now. I think I shield and then just try and force shield here. I want to start doing self tournaments. Self tournaments are pretty fun. It's just good to like use. I like it when they I just like using different Pokemon that I would not normally use. So when they come out with like tournaments that force you to use different Pokemon, it's cool. So I'm just throwing a bunch of these here. Pokegenie's rates invite is pretty good. I don't use so the thing with like the Ottawa one is it gets a little tricky. If it's like the Go Fest, they delayed it so the server wouldn't crash. But otherwise, you can like just grab a bunch of people fairly easy for any raid you're doing. Like I can do Palkia and Dialga raids anytime I wanted because you just throw it up there and you get 5 other people and you go. So this is a mud shot. I should have just went for the Draco because I have the Kyogre to deal with this. I don't know why I didn't do that. I mean, they have to probably shield because I had it anyways. Oh, they're running Dragon Tail. I thought they were running Mud Shot. Okay, whatever. I'm just going to chip this. Let's hope they don't try and Dragon Tail down. Which I don't think they can because I think the Dragon Breath will be too much first. Let's see. It's going to be a race. Interesting. What do you think? Think the Kyogre's running Thunder? Should I take the chance? Let's take the chance. They do not have... Yeah, okay, perfect. They did not have Thunder. They were running Avalanche too. Okay. Alfie, I was doing self tournaments. They're fun. Yeah, they are pretty fun. Like I said, it's a good if you just want to like practice your skills that will help you become a better GBL battler. Definitely worth trying out. I was ranked expert after Ultra League and I went down to 2600. Today I went to 2800. I'll probably get ranked legend before the end of the week. Yeah, like YouTube, if you're hovering around like the 2600 to 2900 mark this late in the season, you're likely to hit legend. Like 3 weeks is a ton of time before it. You got to get some sleep. I work at 3 a.m. Hopefully these live streams become a regular thing. I look forward to the next one. Thanks for stopping by, Clapton. Will this be a regular thing? I don't know. Like, for sure it will not be a regular thing. I can tell you right now. The only reason I'm doing it this week is because, like I said, the wife and baby are off at the cottage with the father-in-law, and I took the week off work. So I am free to do these during the day and night, which is why I've done 3 in a row. when I go back to my regular 5 a.m. to like 10 p.m. straight schedule, I don't know how I do it. Maybe I could do like 1 or 2 free on like weekends, or like maybe one during the weekday night, same time, like 8 o'clock. So I maybe try, maybe I'll just try and set like maybe 1 or 2, like maybe one night a week, like Thursday or Tuesday, do like an 8 to 10 stream at night, and then maybe once on the weekend. I'll see. If there's, like I said, I did have like 95 to 100 concurrent viewers here, so that was pretty solid. You said when your reviewers that you don't always count moves and strength weaknesses as typing, but you've hit legend. What's your strategy then? How do you hit legend? Yes. So as all of you have seen right now, I do not know how to count. I don't know the typings for like, I know some of the typings, like the obvious ones, but I don't know, like I mentioned yesterday, bug. I don't know poison. How do I hit legend? It's practice, quite honestly. So the first thing is I do 5 sets a day, every season. Mostly because I like the rewards, but also because the more you battle, the better you get. So I think you need to practice to become an expert at something. So I doing all the battles helps me become an expert at this. So I'm a decent battler overall. I think one of my strengths, which puts me above a lot of other players, I'm a good team builder. And if you go through all my other videos, you will see that I have put together a lot of great teams that get a lot of yellow. So I'm not a great battler. I don't know like a lot of the basic stuff that you probably know, but I can team build that more than makes up for my flaws as a battler. So that's why I hit legend every time, because I grind a lot and I'm a good battler. Running Solar Beam Groudon. I don't think you run Solar Beam Groudon. You need the Fire Punch bait move, and you need the Earthquake. Obviously, Groudon's a ground, so you need the Earthquake. So it'd be spice, like if you're running Solar Beam Groudon, you're running it because you want to do a content for a video there. Using meta teams as a... So JR Pone actually just made a good point. A lot of people like try to go like, oh, I don't want to use Galarian Stunfisk, I don't want to use Azu. They're meta for a reason. They're meta because they're beast. Don't be afraid to use meta Pokemon. Like, they're good for a reason, and people hate them for a reason because they usually win. So honestly, Galarian Stunfisk Azumarill is still a super strong core in Great League. Swampert and Venusaur in in Premier is a very strong core. Like, just use like meta Pokemon when in doubt. How many battles have I done so far this season? Let's find out. I took a week off, 1853. So I took a week off because I was at my father-in-law's cottage and they have terrible reception there. So I took that week off, but otherwise I try to grind the Go Battle nights, like all of them, and then I try and do all 5 a day. And we are 3-0 in this set. See? Just took some warming up. I mean, I'm 18-0 overall now, so that's not surprising, but 3-0 in this set's pretty good. Okay, JR Pone, if you're getting anxiety from this, it's not worth it. One of my tips I always give for this is don't get stressed about GBL. Like, there are so many more important things in life than Go Battle League. I know it can be stressful if you're like grinding and you don't reach your goal, but it's really not worth it. It's a game that is super laggy. Like Go Battle League, I'm gonna get the battle starting like bug again. This is like the 5th or 6th time. Go Battle League is probably, I don't even know what percentage of people who play Pokemon Go do this, but it's not a high percentage. Like when I post on the Discords and I post on Reddit, I mostly met with like, oh, it's just a buggy game, it's just a game of luck. And I'm like, no, like here's why it's a game of skill, here's why it's fun. And they're like, no. So a lot of people do not like GBL and a lot of people do not play GBL. I think there's a couple reasons. I think it's too laggy. I think that it can be potentially a game of luck, but you can move around luck, in my opinion. And the other one is it's way too high of an entry to get into. Like I have probably spent 20 to 30 million dust powering up Pokemon, and I'm a level 47 now, so I have the XL candies, so I can do XLs, but I don't do XLs because I just don't want to invest in them mostly. But if you're like a newer player or someone who doesn't have the resources, you do not want to play GBL because you can't. You cannot compete in Ultra League, you cannot compete in Master League. I'm torn this time because I love Master League Classic, so I'm glad more people are playing it, but if you are a newer player, you cannot compete in this because you don't have the resources. So that's why a lot of people do not play GBL. So it's really like it's a big part of the game if you're in the community. That's why there's so many like GBL content creators and a lot of like loyal subscribers, because like the amount of you who watch my videos consistently and like are at these streams is great, but it is just a smaller part of the game, so it's not worth it, not worth stressing over. Honestly, I think just having like realistic attainable goals and then just move the bar a little bit each year. So like in my first 2 seasons I hit 2900-ish, and then I wanted to hit Legend and I hit Legend, and I'm like, okay, I've hit Legend, what's next? I'm like, I want to try and make leaderboards. Then I made leaderboard. I do want to try and finish on leaderboard one day, but it's tough to do when you're trying to do new teams all the time. So it looks like they're delayed a little bit, so I could sneak. Okay, that's definitely just a side strike. Your team is trash, bro. Yeah. Team is trash. They snuck one back, so now we're even. I'm hoping they don't shield. They may shield, though. Oh, they do not shield. Goodbye. Oh, gotta get out of here. And they come in with a Snorlax. So this is not a terrible situation. It's a terrible situation with lag. So this is why you need a Shadow Snorlax, because I, as your opponent, am not going to respect any move you throw with a non-Shadow Snorlax. And Snorlax is spammy, but you know, if it's not Shadow, I don't need to respect the Body Slam, and I don't need to respect any sort of superpower. It's spammy, but I'm going to get to this move here. So if they want to get another move off, they're going to need to shield, or they're going to have to go 2 shielded Yveltal, and that's not a win condition when you have a Dialga in the back here. 2, 3, 4. I snuck one through here, so I'm going to shield because I'm going to get a 1 back here. Let's try to do 1 more to try and get... Come on, there's no way they snuck a second one through there. I'm not getting the... At this point, I don't care if they throw here. I kind of want them to throw. No, because I can just Dragon Breath down. There's no point. And I still have a move on... Do I still have a move? Whatever, that's my worst case scenario. Yeah, they're done because they cannot deal with the Dragon Breath damage. I just have anxiety issues. It's not the game per se, but I doubt myself and get stressed about getting hard countered. So there's times where you're just going to be hard countered. There's nothing you can do about it. You just need to... It's like, I can't relate it if you don't play golf, but it's like golf where if you have a bad shot, you can't let that previous shot affect your future shots. You need to keep going. Like, put that out of your mind and keep going. There are going to be times you get hard countered. There's going to be times you make stupid mistakes and lose a game. If you find yourself on, I use poker reference, if you're on tilt and you find yourself like being frustrated, definitely take a break. Like, take a break from the game for a couple hours and reset your mentality. Because some of my like worst runs is when I start like 3-7 and I make a lot of stupid mistakes, or I'm just being hard countered or something, and I try and grind it out, and then I go like 7-18 on the day. So if you're finding yourself like having those like issues, just take a break for a couple hours and reset mentally. It has the same count as Darkrai, 5 for Dark Pulse and 7 for Focus Blast. Okay, thank you, Imposter. I will keep that in mind. This is why I like these streams. You guys are teaching me all about the counts and the type effectiveness. Hey Rajar. Golf is the best sport. I golfed the other day. It's 7 a.m. in India. I know it's 7 a.m. in India. 10 hours. I've got that because of my last stream. Thanks for waking up early to catch the back end. So I'm 19-0 so far. But honestly, no. I am doing better this set. I am 4-0 in this set so far, but I struggled early. Chalk it up to a newer team again, but 4-0 in this set, which is good. It's 4 to Dark Pulse and 6 to Focus Blast. Okay. 4 to Dark Pulse, 6 to Focus Blast. Okay. Thank you, Jolteon and Ellie. It's 9:31 p.m. Yeah, it's 9:32 where I am as well, YouTube. Still with the 94 concurrent viewers, so thanks for sticking around, everyone. What set is this? Is this my 4th set? Let's see if we can go 5-0 and get some back here. You're 19-0? Well, yeah, no, I'm not 19. That was a joke. I started really, really bad. Okay, they go straight into the Lugia. So I need to keep switch because I need to get the... Oh, and they don't even shield. Okay, perfect. This is probably going to be an Aeroblast because there's no point I'm not Aeroblasting. Right? So I'm going to shield because if they Aeroblast, which they do, perfect, I can now just Dragon Breath down and come out with an Iron Head. And Iron Head does super effective against Mammo. So I'm going to have an Iron Head, or I'm going to have a Draco Meteor for whatever in the back. And the Mammo comes in, so this is going to be super effective if they don't shield. And if they do shield, I got a Kyogre to deal with you anyways, plus I'll have a second one here. Okay, so this is a really good scenario so far. As long as they don't have like a Giratina Origin. They may be running like a Yveltal in the back. Mamoswine double flyer. That's a pretty common line here. I hope throw early. Oh, good counting on their part. Really good counting on their part. Because now they're loaded with energy. For when I come back in here. Of course, I'm going to come in and hard counter you with this, and it is a Giratina, so I need to do as much chip damage as I can here with this. I'm not worried about... They could get to a Bulldoze, but a Bulldoze won't one-shot me. Call that... If I get to the second Side Strike, it's over, because then I could just come in and surf with the Mamoswine and then just Kyogre and then surf down. Get this off. Perfect. It's over. There we go. That's more like it. 100 viewers back. Oh, and they CMP'd. Oh, this is over. Over. Vince Carter for you Canadians. They're probably going to top left. Yeah. Okay. Whew. I am still streaming Bradley. I'm going to try and do all 5 sets. And I think that was just my 4th set. Which made me 20-0. Look at that. A 5-0. Let's put that one in this. We're going to put that one in the video tomorrow.